Alright guys, Lucky Sevens here. Gonna show you Hengeful Elementals. This is a weird deck, and that is the best way I can put it. It's pretty much like the elemental decks that, people played even last season, kind of fringe. Like, I didn't see this deck too often, even though it's a really good deck, has a really good flow to it. Have Shocks and Omnath is early removal. Well, early removal and late removal, but that's really all that's in the deck. The rest of it is just the synergy and flow with each other. Thunderkin Awakener really helps with that by grabbing the earlier drops. Only have two of them. That's the only reason why two in the deck. Otherwise, I probably would spike that up to 3 or 4. Risen Reef and Cloudkin Seer and the other one, the Scampering Scavenger or whatever, those cards it can all get without needing to get pumped, but it can get pumped by Omnath's ability or the Great Henge, which we're going to talk about later at the end. Paradise Druid, lovely. It makes a surprise visit in the elemental deck just for helping our mana out so extremely well. Leafkin Druid, of course, is in there too as a ramp, but it's like you need Paradise Druid for something that is 4 colors. Just having a few of those in there, just a couple, has been really good. But Neoform is really what makes the deck fun. At least one of the ways that makes the deck really fun. I love using it, killing something. You can get it back with Thunderkin. It has some synergy dying with Overgrowth. Just having Overgrowth also, the reason why it's in there just beyond the life is that it gets us to our 4 drops. And then our 4 drops can get us to Cavalier. I was going to talk about Jace real quick, but no, let's talk about Cavalier of Thorns first, which also has some synergy with everything else, obviously. But when it dies, even better. And then now, the Great Henge. This card is fantastic in this deck because it's so many creatures, and all the creatures do stuff, and then Great Henge does stuff, and it's just flows with the entire deck. Everything is good. Everything hits, puts a counter on, you draw a card, and it's just, having that top end with the Great Henge is great because Omnath and Cavalier really get pumped up and make it so it's easier to cast. I only have with the Great Henge, I have them in there and it pumps up everything, but we don't have anything like Hydroid Krasis, so the whole deck really needs to have a good flow around it, which is why Thunderkin works so well with Risen Reef and Cloudkin Seer, because we need those to kind of keep on pushing our deck, keep things going. Murderous Riders, we don't have anything that just murders stuff outright, and I feel like Hydroid Krasis is something that gets you something, then dies. Risen Reef, of course, is just the best card in the deck. And then Jace. This is the spicy one. I'm going to talk more about Jace later. Let's get into the hands. And this first one is pretty good. Alright, so they play an island. We're going to play this tapped, even though it feels like maybe we should use the shock. I don't know. We're probably not. Well, I don't know what they are. Alright, they're Simic Flash, which is fine. So we can play our other tap land, or yeah, we're just going to play 1 creature. They couldn't play 2, not if it's blue and green. And we're definitely going to hold up control at the end of our turn and kill Sailor. Wow, once upon a time. Okay, that's fine. So we get to save these shocks. But either way, shocks are surprisingly just grotesque in this matchup. Wildborn Preserver, we're definitely gonna kill that. It's one thing that I learned with Simic Flash. I'm not gonna show the deck, but I have like a mono red deck, and it absolutely murders Simic Flash because we're just gonna mow through, push through. If you play something, we just shock it at instant speed. If Lightning Bolt was still in standard, I feel like Burn would be crazy, and Simic Flash wouldn't even be a thing, even though I don't see Simic Flash a lot anymore. And this guy's not a true Simic Flash player. Who does that on a... Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Who does that on the main phase? I'm not shocking that. We can shock it later. We're gonna use Risen Reef and get some cards. That's... What the hell? I haven't seen that in all of my days. No blocks. I almost want to, but no blocks. Yeah, I mean, what would they have? Oh my god, this is silly. And no 4-drop, which is good. I think we go Cloudkin, and then we can hold up a shock. We can do this and hold up Neoform though too. If we're gonna use the shock, we probably should have done it the other way. Or I was playing around Quench, but there's a possibility we should have tried to like hold up the other tap land. Either way, I think now we can't use Neoform. I miscounted with the green. We're just gonna hold up shock. No attacks just in case they have another Wildborn Preserver. I wouldn't know which one to kill, but it'd probably be the Wildborn Preserver over the Bright. We're gonna kill that. They're probably gonna have something else like probably a Spectral Sailor here, but that's why we get the shock off now, and we kill the big one, and we get to make it so. Well, no, then they'll play Spectral Sailor after. What is this? Why would you unsummon that? I mean, I guess they have counters in their hand, but now they have 1/2/1 on the board. They're gonna have 3 cards in hand. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling that play from them. 2 cards in hand. This, we're gonna assume this could, even though it's unlikely, we're gonna assume this could be a Night Pack Ambusher turn. So I think we do. I think we tap our mana correctly, but we're not gonna use this castle. If this gets countered, that's fine, because then we can play another. We can play Risen Reef. We just gotta play our Steam Vessel. Mystical Dispute, yeah, see that every once in a while. But yeah, let's just get our Risen Reef back on the board then. I mean, they knew we had Risen Reef, and I would think that's the one they want to counter. What is their hand that maybe they have another counter? Maybe they have Mystical Dispute and Sinister. Oh baby, all right, so that hits the board. This feels good. Like, I feel like everything is rolling smoothly, as it should. This is kind of how the deck was built. It was really just to roll smoothly. We got this Neoform that still can get us something big. We'll take hits from this thing because eventually we should have better blockers. Oh, and we got an Omnath just naturally, which is perfect. Gotta think real quick on how I want to use it with this land. We're not at 8, so the Fabled Passage isn't necessary, but when we play a land, we do get some mana. Let's see what they do. Okay, so unsummon that, that's fine. I think this would be an Omnath turn anyway. But maybe we play this, and maybe we still just Neoform it, just to get ourselves the Omnath. Let's see what they got. Once Upon a Time. Good card. This is a deck that's alright in. A lot better in the... yeah, we'll go to Omnath and kill Spectral Sailor. If they're just top decking, we're far and ahead. Oh baby, yes, take action. Yeah, let's get him Forest with this. Neoform our Risen Reef, which is not the target we wanted Neoform, but that's the reason why like Overgrown and Cloudkin Seer's in there, because a lot of times we do want to Neoform into an Omnath, and sometimes Risen Reef just has to sacrifice themselves for that. So we're in a good position. We can block this Merfolk if we want to. They most likely grabbed like a Frilled Mystic or a Night Pack Ambusher, but our Omnath is starting to be at that level where it doesn't matter. If we get another land, then we start drawing off of each of these two. Oh yeah, we're at a point where a Night Pack isn't a big deal, and Frilled Mystic, we just gotta play multiple spells each turn, and that shouldn't be too big of a problem either. That's a good card. Play this great Henge out. This could get... he has another unsummon maybe? What you looking at, buddy? Okay. Let's get this out then. So we're not going to use the Fable Passage to get anything right now because we want to draw this. I guess we could, yeah, I guess we are going to use Fable Passage right now. So now we just draw another card. Oh, Omnath, so good. Oh, and Cavalier next turn, perfect. Perfect. We're doing good. Yeah, and this is where Great Henge just helps out the deck just a little bit, just enough to make it like really flow. We're just gonna keep on drawing when we play these cards, and if we had like, you know, the Risen Reef and other cards, would be an even better position. This is just so we can chump block a Night Path Ambusher. Yeah, okay, so one of them dies, but as I said, Omnath is swinging through everything now, and we're okay losing that. And this is also where the castle might come into handy. Like maybe next time we just play Cavalier of Thorns and then use the castle. Yeah, I think we just need to block this. We got enough life there, it doesn't matter. Because the Great Henge also does that, you know? Really just does everything. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Pretty sure we can almost kill them. Depends on what we get on these top decks, but yeah, Cavalier's gaining us a land. We can play a land in order to draw another card with Omnath, so we're gonna draw 3 cards this turn. Just off the rip because of Cavalier getting a land and drawing off that. Great Henge drawing a card, getting off something after that, and then another land in hand, and Omnath drawing us a card off of that. We can just take the regular forest. We don't need the extra red. And like as I'm playing this, you could probably see why Jace could be useful in certain situations, but again, that's just our little secret. Shh. Oh, perfect. All right, so now this is about the win. I don't think we like outright win, but we can swing in with everybody, and then because of the Leafkins or whatever, we'll have enough mana to Omnath after the fact. So we should be good. Let's just do we need to play this untapped? I don't think so. I think we can play this tapped. But let's do this. Oh god. The synergy. Oh god, the synergy. Now let's attack. If we can kill them with Omnath, then we're gonna kill them with Omnath. But let's hold one of these back. Maybe something else, but definitely one of those back. Let's count up. How are we killing them? How is this gonna work? Do the numbers add up? I gotta imagine the Omnath after this is gonna kill them. If they have like Frilled Mystic or something, then maybe we want to hold one more thing back. Maybe 2. Yeah, I think that Omnath is going to kill them off this. So we should be fine doing this and playing it safe. But this is, I guess, this is what typically happens to Simic Flash. I don't know if anyone did the event, but I went 7-2. I'm not gonna post it because it's the Jeskai Fires build that I had, except that I made it a little bit better. The 4 Fair of Wishes is just ridiculous, but Dawn of Hope is sick. I learned that having that and Kenrith, like having multiple mana sinks, there's almost no problem with that. Okay, so yeah, now that's a weird play because now we just play Omnath and kill them, right? This is like them saying, hey, we're dying. We're committing suicide. Yeah, what a weird play. This wasn't the most optimal Simic Flash player, so... Well, but either way, I don't think they could have won. As you can see, we were just far ahead of them, and 2 misplays isn't what gave us the win. Alright, so We're gonna mulligan this hand. We got, you know, the lands we need, but not enough of them. The colors are right, but we can do better. This is good. This is much better. We're gonna drop Neoform, but this is a better hand. Got a good curve. I want to say we even play Steam Vents first, and that way we can play... No, it doesn't. We're gonna do Breeding Pool first, because we're just gonna play Leafkin on 2, almost assuredly. Look at them holding up a shock. Oh, Leafkin. That's why Leafkin in Paradise is really good. And Incubation is actually... I am not liking it right now. When it was like Lightning Strike in the set, that was fine. But now, shock hitting Incubation Druid is really, really annoying. Yeah, this is perfect. Oh, Skier? That's actually annoying. So we're going to lose some life on this Risen Reef, but that's fine. Or we're not going to lose any life on this Risen Reef because we're nice. And this is a point where we could get land, we could not get land. Really doesn't matter. That's actually fantastic because the Risen Reef is almost sure to die. And then now, oh, Thunderkin's about to put in work. Chain Whirler? God, I'm happy that card is going. That's a good card. See, that's like a good, fair card. Yeah, before we play lands, let's just get this Risen Reef popping. Nice. Because of that. Just thinking about it, but I think there's a possibility we want to use Castle Embrent. There's a chance, and then like if we get the only card that has like multiple green in it is Great Henge, and that's we can't play that next turn anyway, or Cavalier of Thorns, which is 3 green. So that's the reason why I'm going to play the Steam Vents over the Breeding Pool, even though that's like a more even tapestry of colors and mana available. And now we just wait. Weird to watch a red player play slow. Oh, that's why. That's actually... That's going to get the Omnath shock treatment. We're going to do it now so we don't lose anything, but obviously being able to sync that after with Risen Reef would have been cool. Either way, we're at 5 lands now. Maybe we'll get 6, then 7, and then after that Omnath should just take over, but... Oh yeah, it is going to take over. Because now we're out of Slaying Fire range, which is crazy. Just play this tapped and be good. Still missing that other green, but that's fine. And then this Thunderkin, if he plays Bone Crusher Giant, we can just attack with both of them still, and then shock with and then shock. We're gonna hold priority before I draw also, because since that seems like it's gonna be our turn, there's a chance, depending on what they play, that we're gonna use Castle of Vengeance or whatever and just scry into our next draws, make sure that they're good. And that's a good sign for us. I'm actually just gonna draw. All right, yeah, we might have it might have been useful to use that castle. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no matter what we get, other than like Cavalier of Thorns, we should be fine. Oh, that's a great one. Oh yeah, we'll take that. I think we will use the castle now though. Let's just get this extra damage in. Playing against red, so let's just try to close still. 6 life, we get to do this, and oh my god, this is amazing because now Risen Reef's gonna die. This is solid. We're in a good place. Oh right, this is Overgrown Elementals, and then we still put down the counter from this. Okay, yeah, there it is. Now the stock range, ain't a life. We're chugging along. And now we're at the magical 8 lands, and we're firmly in control of this game. Let's see what they do. Fervent Champion is a card that I expected more of, but I think that's just because the Light Up the Stage Cavalcade deck isn't as crazy as I once thought. And well, this is game because we got the shock. But yeah, I think that that deck is still a thing, but I think it needs some tweaking. You're gonna see me play a few decks next week. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out next week. Maybe even this week. We'll see which series I want to get into. Nice. Alright. Into this one. We're going to say this is good. It's a good hand. Cloudkin Seer is definitely no Risen Reef, but I like it. It definitely helps us just draw more cards. The flying is actually pretty good against pressuring planeswalkers. We got mostly green for this Cavalier, Great Henge later. And we're playing, I don't know what. Could be like Golgari Adventures. That'd be cool. Oh, and Risen Reef anyway. There's that one drop elemental that gains life. I might slap some of those in the deck. Oh, god damn it. It's just fields. Alright. Alright. This is, you know what? This is fine. Depending on how things go, you gotta see the magic of, some of these cards, or really one of them. Yeah, you should be able to see the magic of one of these cards soon. And now we just wait. You know, the thing about the Golos thing is I think it's getting too much backlash. Like, the deck, I played it a lot in the event thing. And I was washing it up with Jeskai Fires. Like, Sarkin goes right over the top. It has absolutely no problems with it. Also, we just gotta play Cloudkin Seer here, just because we were hoping for another land, and then we can sync together Risen Reef plus Leafkin. But yeah, if we don't get this other land, then that was a bad gamble. We probably should have just played Risen Reef and played both of these Leafkin Druids. Nope, gamble paid off. Let's play Risen Reef into Leafkin Druid now. Probably even swing in. Ooh, shock. Nah. Now it's just a question of, do we swing in, or do we just hold up more elementals? And I think we hold up these elementals. No, if we swing in, then we have no, because we got Thunderkin. That changes everything. So now we can get it with Thunderkin at Awakener. Truthfully, they could just board clear us here, and Thunderkin's gonna be, yeah. Woo! Okay, perfect. Thunderkin's gonna be amazing. Oh, love this card. Sucks that we're getting kind of tripped up on lands, but we do have this turn that should get us some more. We get Risen Reef, and then we have another Leafkin Druid that should be able to find us something. It should be able to find us something. Oh god, please. Oh, Wizards. Wizards of the Coast, please. Yeah, there it is. And it's green. That's perfect. That's the perfect one. That's exactly what we needed. Yeah, now I'm expecting just like some bullshit. Golos, Field of the Dead, yeah. Alright. Yeah, this is the order actually. Just Golos, then some bullshit. So they can scry. No! Ooh, they're tripping up. Ooh. The question is, how much value do we want to get out of this Risen Reef? And we're going to play Cavalier, but yeah, the reason why we don't want to play Cavalier is I'll reveal the secret now. We're trying to hit Jace. If we get Jace, then this is how we beat the Golos decks. So this is a bit of a gamble. But we have 3 in hand, so I think it's a gamble we're going to have to take eventually. But we do want to kill the Golos right now. Ah, tough calls. Okay, let's get yeah, let's get another Fable Passage. Kind of want to thin out our deck. We would have loved to sync this together with Omnath and possibly pumping up the Thunderkin. Not the Thunderkin. Well, actually, is it? I don't know. The haste one. but it still wouldn't have been able to push through because we wouldn't have gotten that second one. But now, yeah, now we get to play that after the fact because they're gonna kill the Awakener for sure. I mean, if they don't, then no, they have to, because then I'm just gonna keep on getting it. Yeah, they're gonna kill this Awakener, but now we just get to kind of go off still. And that is, do we need that now? No, there's a chance we like want to have it. Yeah, right, because we're just trying to get lands, and like you'll see, because we're trying to get Jace out. So really, we're just trying to hit these lands and filter through our deck as fast as possible. Honestly, you want to even top deck a land possibly after this. So we're going to put it on Cavalier. Give them hopefully more incentive to actually kill it. But we should be good. We should be good. Alright. Oh, Golos decks. These fields, alright, so I guess back to the rant. The fields deck, I feel like isn't that crazy. It's good, but the reason why it's so annoying is because there's no like Field of Ruin in the format again. Field of Ruin was, okay, good. Every deck has a way to deal with this rather than now needing Casualties of War or Assassin's Trophy. And if you're not new to the channel, then you know my intense, almost psychotic love for Star of Extinction. And that card dealt with other field decks so well that it didn't matter. Like, killing lands wasn't a problem, killing creatures wasn't a problem, but now it's like going Assassin's Trophy, Agents of Treachery, that's like the only way to deal with it, and I think that's the issue. And even then, you can just fly over top. Fae of Wishes makes things a little more difficult, but it's fine. And look at this. Magic's tapping me right. So I got Shock still in hand. We're gonna just play this Cavalier and gamble some more. Yeah, we just gotta hope. Alright, good. No Jason there. Let's play that. Tap? We don't need that. Untapped. Let's put it on. Let's put it on this. Yeah, let's put this. Alright, done deal. We got the other Jace. Alright, so now we're just going to play this tap, draw a card, and put another counter on something. And then we're also going to shock down this Golos. Just slow them down a little bit. They can just keep on spewing stuff on the board. Oh my god, Risen Reef is going to be great. This is, yeah, we're just going to keep on moving, keep on chugging along. And we could attack, but that's not our way to win now. As you can see, we have 23 cards in our deck, and we're going to fly through that. Let's see what they do. Fae of Wishes. Yep. Makes things more difficult for sure. An untapped land, does he have it? Yes, they do. Of course they do. But at least it kills their board too. They're just gonna have to be happy that's their turn and move along. So we definitely want a great Henge. And then we also want a Cavalier, I believe. Just because now we're just, again, filtering through our deck. Alright, this is perfect. This is real good. Unfortunately, we don't get these other triggers, but we do get the life triggers, which is good. What? Yo. The fuck? I chose the wrong one? Am I bugging out, or did they give absolutely zero indicator of that? Yo, that's bullshit. I think we're fine still, but that's complete bullshit. Yo. Yeah, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Let's just keep on going. Keep chugging along. We're gonna get like 2 cards out of this. So let's just keep on moving. Oh, that's what we need. That is so good. That's not good, but that's all right. We'll take that trade-off. One really good for something not good. Yep, another Fey wishes, blah, 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 blah. It's good that they can't grab something like Agent of Treachery, but they do have Agent of Treachery. Ashiok, huh? Well, the goal lines are in sight, baby. Go ahead, mill us. Fucking idiot. So we really, we could do it this turn. We're so close to just, we're so close to it. Alright, let's see. So yep, we play another Risen Reef for sure. Oh my god, yeah, I think we got it. Let's take action. Let us pay 2 life just in case. Let's play Omnath first, then Scamper, and then we have just 4 lands for Jace also. Just gotta make sure that we do it right. Doesn't matter what we kill. Let's reveal that. This also doesn't matter. Yeah, I think this is it. Let's make sure we're on point. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, so this is the one that we have to watch out for. So we got good. They didn't fuck us in the tap, so we can play Jace. And let us just make sure that we're doing this right. There's a lot of triggers. So we're gonna decline this. Let's see, we got enough triggers. We don't want to overdraw before we get Jace on the board, so we can decline these. Good. And yep, that's it. Nice.
I'm always a step ahead.
And the crazy thing is, even if they didn't play Ashiok, we would definitely gotten there. That's insane. So there you go. That's the deck. Coming back to it now, this is the sideboard that we originally had and kind of our end game plan, Nissa and Chandra. But after playing more, I realized that like Tamiyo, because we have 4 of those alongside, we only have 1 Jace, and it's iffy. Let's just put in all 3, right? That is a direction that this can go, and it could overwhelm the board, but more so is just gonna kind of gunk it up, like jam it up. It still loses, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to give you guys false pretenses of how good the deck is. It's really fun, has a lot of synchronicity, but it can get worked over by an aggro deck still that just goes off, and that's fine. And before Jace, if we don't have Jace, or if we even mill Jace, having this gunked up board, even working over one of these type of decks, just we can have no cards and still lose because we don't have Jace to actually close it out. So the direction in which to go is going to be the hardest decision, but that's something that I'm going to play along with as usual. The deck is fun. I wouldn't suggest crafting it, but we do have a lot of elementals from the old. Just Great Henge really is the new card. So if you had these cards, you're trying to figure out what to do with your elementals deck that you liked playing before, then absolutely go this direction. I would personally go the Jace Tamiyo route, but hey man, do you. Even better, possibly be a dickhead, play the card that you might not like, Feel the Dead, because this deck could absolutely run it. It gets so many lands. You can even do 4-color elementals and go what's that guy, Yashirok or whatever. This is definitely gotta be something. And even if I'm definitely like a 60% with this deck, it's definitely more wins than losses, but it's fun. Give it a try.